Olá pessoal, Zero aqui. Vamos à minha gameplay de Dragons Dogma 2. Primeiro, este jogo contém cenas de sangue, violência, invasão de propriedade, espada na nuca. Tudo isso de forma aprovada pelo Conselho de Ética do Monstros Mágicos. As cenas de combate foram feitas por profissionais altamente treinados. Agora vamos pra de palhaçada e começar a jogatina.
On a guess, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage!
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Aha! I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver. There's aught different about you, though. Worry not, vessel. 3 days. Come along, you feckless duck.
Not my kind of place, this. Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
Mayhap I ought give up. Let the Reaper claim me.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? This is no place for one of your ilk. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us...
Mayhap I ought to be getting... Face it. No one's coming to my rescue. I ought to polish up my gear for tomorrow.
This is a bit much for me.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid
Supper
it.
and a night's rest is
Time for you to get to work.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought be...
Everyone's as tired as I am.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap, o'er aught that poses.
A job well done. What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
No, the damned thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
The fundamentals of using a bow are public distance. Careful. If your foes should draw too near, counter them with a well-aimed kick. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons with a clever combatant. I would recommend clinging to your friends.
Are you unharmed?
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here!
Quickly! This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path forward.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Keep your distance, Arisen! Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and... Was it you then? 'Tis a wonder you survived. The company... Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont... Fie! Goblins! Let's... If you find your strength when one of the fiends comes for you, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. Random attacks are more destructive, but will leave you vulnerable. So seize your chance to land one the moment the enemy flinches. Do not let yourself be swarmed by enemies in number. Best to draw them away from the horde and pick them off one by one. There are oft items to be scattered. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment. Where do you think you're going? You can't... Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive... Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like it. Word. Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now. Where are you going? I'll...
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. "'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you. I myself look forward to travelling alongside you.
Well, I'll be. A pawn sub. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon the Arisen is said to bear some...
Hail, Arisen. Pray, nomads, we are oft called. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature. Riftstones are gates. By their power have we crossed into this world. And 'tis the name given to fate's chosen, even with your memories lost to you. Very well. May fortune speak...
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need. If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters to our respective...
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the delighted to meet you.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off. As soon as my shift's done, I'm on to the tavern.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
The best quality of soldiers now.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Training recruits helps me as much as he does.
Hoy there. My pa always used to say, aye, being armed is... You should stop by the inn in Mem... if you get the chance. No hard feelings if...
We must rest, though the sun is still...
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow stronger someday. Having said that, 'tis quite a relief.
They do say good things come to those who wait.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Always a pleasure.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale.
Can't expect a fair...
Hey all, we've had to start sending...
Is that so?
Lachlan.
Aye, I expect...
Ricardo.
What? Weren't happy?
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Say, you seem stout of heart. You've my thanks. And Ricardo...
Let us do everything in our power to render aid to those in need.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Must hold out till someone comes to me.
Gander? I find goods for sale.
Must finding these be so difficult?
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
So, fun begins again. Hey, Arisen?
We fight. To arms!
No quarrel here.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
A smashing success!
Indeed. 'Twas enough to make one pity our foe. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
Allow me to alter our route, Master. By my calculations, this one will prove shorter.
Think nothing of it.
That's a bad idea.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
That's quite the drop.
We shan't fall if we remain calm and watch our footing.
We must remain vigilant.
It is no more or less than what one might have expected. Most effective.
Is that all of them? Yeah. I've only just enlisted, and you saved me this time. Well, I'd best be heading back.
Making our report ought to be our next priority. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually. And before I forget, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet no two of us are the same.
We've got goblins.
I suppose I'll handle this.
Loath as I am to defeat our stock of curatives, there's little choice without a mage.
One moment, please. I nearly forgot to mention.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go. Over here, if you would.
Ooh, that ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above. A chest. What harm could there be in having a peek? While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Take this. It's something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. I see not even the Arisen could resist my charms.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
Right you are.
This is rather thrilling. Harpies, Master! This bow will recoil from flame!
I will finish this, here and now. We're here, and none the worse for wear.
Hail, friend.
Aye, that it was.
'Twas a bit too early. We'll be extending his train.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. Nomads, we are. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature. Very well. May fortune...
I'd begun to wonder if you'd cast me off for good.
We're running low. We've had a hard time procuring. I sent Marcus to gather what we need. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? Glad to hear it. Here, take the... He ought to be somewhere north and in the know, and he'll take care of the rest.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
Indeed, you are correct.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Fie. He wants these as well, does he? Why should I have to do all this on and make haste? Well, go on. You know.
Whence might we procure such a thing?
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! Oh, here, take this for you. I'll be heading back to the encampment now.
Shall we report our results? Sir Marcus was well pleased, Master. Shall we report our success to Sir Geoffrey? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
We've arrived, just...
Oi! Man, as I hear it, you even... Anyway, you've been a great help.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied and Sir...
Many thanks for helping us replenish.
Arisen! You've grown even stronger since last we met, haven't you? 'Tis a happy twist of fate that brings...
I mustn't let the captain see my knees now. I'm dead on my...
Fancy a gander? I find... Goods for sale. Much obliged.
Shopping is such fun.
We mustn't overspend.
True enough.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the light.
Goblins, Master! Leave it to me. Arisen, are you all right? I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like. What decision does you take?
Glad to be of service.
Not a bad idea.
You must cleanse yourself of that oil, post-haste.
uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well. That's quite a discovery.
The sun's light has grown dim.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush.
It's rather valuable, this.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
Prepare yourself!
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
What is it? Suppose that was an unlikely guess. No. No. I'd hoped to add you to our apologies for assuming. Many keep their distance, at the very least. Easier said than done. What I wouldn't give for some... Mayhap you could aid us. Much appreciated.
Sir Baron's...
Are you so eager to chat with me? I thought we did enough of that on the road.
Well met. Have you any weapons for me? Good of you to go to the trouble. Many thanks.
What a view! I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
There's no great shock to me.
We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here.
What I wouldn't give for a map. Particularly one that could tell us where all the treasure lies.
I am well aware of the particulars.
This obstacle shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
If you need that destroyed, I'm your pawn. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. The flicker of a shadow, the gleam of an eye, the echo of a footfall. If we hone our senses, no foe shall escape us.
Speak up should you notice or to miss.
You'll not live to regret this.
We shall have to make use of Puritans till a mage joins our ranks.
One moment, if you please. I nearly forgot to mention. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Twas a greater haul than I'd hoped, but it's only made me eager to find more treasure.
We ought to savour our good fortune. Not every location will yield such a bounty.
Seems there are wolves on the prowl! Someone saw fit to camp here, 'twould seem.
Mayhap we ought to return for a rest when we're in need of one.
The night sky is a balm to the battle-weary heart.
Tis no great shock to me. Let us see what you're made of.
I only hope I do not return. It is a foe worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do.
You can't get the idea.
It seems we have enraged our foe. Reckless opponent, I will lead you. You see, this is the product of thought needlessness.
It's called taking the initiative, I'll have you know.
We've no healing magic left, so a curative will have to do.
One moment, please. I nearly forgot to mention.
I hope you weren't expecting this.
Gran, I want to...
This again, child. There are plenty of things. Why must you always take... What am I to do with that I could allow her to do?
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? Different masters favor different pawns.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
A firm push is what's needed here.
Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Curious how a fine meal makes your eyelids heavy and not your stomach.
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short kip ere we continue on our merry way.
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
These writings could be of import.
It could. Would that I could allow her to do as she... Would that I could allow her to do as she pleases, but...
ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. It would not be unwelcome for an ally to appear for once.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
No quarrel here.
One.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt this one will spur us into the next.
Loath as I am to defeat our stock curatives, we've little choice without a mage.
One moment, if you please. I nearly forgot to mention... That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
affliction a curative cannot mend.
Am I?
The first to notice we've all got different vocations. One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
We must each of us own our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Masterfully done!
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
Fresh air at last. You certainly don't do things by halves, Master. I thought we'd never see the back of that place.
I expect we shan't have need to return here for some time.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I could do this all day!
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your... Vocation, come see me any time. Always a pleasure. I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your... Vocation, come see me anytime. Do come again.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft...
Well met.
I think I've earned a rest.
Fancy a gander? I find good. For sale. Much obliged.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Decisions.
Do we decide based on our experience or trust to our instincts?
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight.
Pitiable arisen. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me.
goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this. You do not remember? You withstood the fire. I had thought your life forfeit, arisen. I'm afraid. Does it have aught to do? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, the ruler of Vermont. If you claim the same, then I dispatched a missive before. Would you be willing to accompany me to... Oh, but forgive me. I would not depart without them. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard, mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him.
Who might have the answers we need?
Oh, no. I'm not lost. I'm an apothecary in train. So when I heard tell of him, but, well, as luck would, it will be a shame to return empty. What? Suppose there's no harm. It seems my luck's not as rotten.
We could make the fruit robber and us.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robber for me? Oh, well, if you do pick some up, you know where to...
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Rober and Tom. Do come again.
The recipient awaits, Master.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what...
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
Well, she told me all about it. I'm in your debt. Now, tell me, perhaps you already know. Well, now, go on. If there is aught you wish to know of vacation, 'tis a vacation for those who seek to... I am a fighter myself. Naturally, it is a vocation. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, and except at close range, however, a bow is nary... It is a vocation for those, however, the more powerful... Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long. It is a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Thieves favor light armor, which their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade. Should you dedicate yourself, try them as you like. Very well, there is no wrong, but I shan't take up any...
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
So this is where you've been.
What say we gather some information?
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
True enough. This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
Ha ha! I can think of all manner of uses for a contraption such as this. Might we not lay a trap for our enemies?
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now. Now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Might that be a wakestone shard? Oh, how lucky we are to have stumbled across one.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Well, you ought not strain yourself, not in your current state.
Well met, sir. How might I do it, sir?
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
What am I to do with my audience?
The sky always gives me any continuity. Sometimes this is the only place I can find happiness.
A few hours. What am I to do?
I'll earn the coin I need.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. Wait, listen. The brave fool said he was going. I'd go and search for him myself. I'm not afraid of monsters, so I thought, please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Go into the forest. This won't work, but my brother and I are the... I suppose there's only... I'll have to show you the... Just be alert. I'll need you to watch over me. Right.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
I'll have this fixed up in time. I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Ah, you've returned. First and foremost, with my thanks. Are you ready? Very well. Speak with me once you've...
watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
This is a good spot. I've camped here with my brother.
I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day.
Off we go then.
A new day, a new perspective. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that wind go to waste.
We shall have to make use of curatives till the mage joins our ranks.
I'm not too confused. I nearly forgot to mention.
Seems naught ever goes right.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need...
Norbert, are you hurt?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Much obliged.
Are you all right?
It was a near thing.
I think I'll be all right.
Save your thanks, Norbert.
From where I'm standing, all that matters... Anyway, the sooner the better. I've got to...
you'll hear no complaint.
We must proceed with caution, lest our charge come under attack.
You wish me at the vanguard? By your will. Don't look down now.
'Twould be quite painful, were we to fall.
We must remain vigilant.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll
Whoever said foraging was unseemly never knew a day of hard travel.
You ought to exercise more risk.
This is just what's needed.
Back at last.
Aye, I'm exhausted.
Good on you. You wonder why I don't follow him? When my brother told me he was going to... And I was right. My brother is always the... But today's misadventure... We managed to save... Still, I can't... So from now on, I'm going to...
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. 2 good deeds in one, you might say.
Hail. As you can see, we're What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good... Here's what I need from you. A mask of soaring. I'd like to... I've prepared some explosive...
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
'Tis as you say.
Your skills have come a long way. Well done.
I endeavour to make the fullest use of my experience.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
Well, to finish the job, I'd have... With any luck, the sword... But pray, take care not to... You must make sure your aim is true. Good. You'll find the...
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master. Well done, Master. Those saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
Such...
You've done... And I must say, watching you got me... Or, in any event, thanks to the work you've done...
'Tis done.
You've my gratitude for...
Terminamos por aqui. Este vídeo contou com a presença ilustre de Palpatine de Star Wars. Tivemos uma boa aventura hoje. Espero que tenham gostado. Até a próxima.